All right. Well, let's set up the map. So we've learned we're going to have to do no cubes every time. Let's, 2, 3, 6.
You can't lock them?
They were locked. Here, I'll lock it again just to be sure, but you know, uh, but I'm pretty sure they'll disappear when we set up the map.
Gotcha.
I believe we took care of Sao Paulo. I believe we took care of Buenos Aires.
Yep.
Okay. So let's update our numbers here. So Santiago and Lima are just outright destroyed. New York and Chicago. And I wish I could just move this to the left-hand side of the screen so I can edit that. So is that both a good air? Yeah, that is both a good air.
Yep.
That is 1, 2, 3 of soap. 1, 2, 3 of Jacksonville. 1, 2, 3 of the tubs. And then Chicago and New York are all taken care of. Okay, so all right, Chicago.
Buy one, get one to it's just sitting there.
Buy one get one tough. Oh, right. Honestly, we'll just deal that when we're forced to
Yeah,
start
that'll.
exploding.
Yep.
Okay, so there. Stop. First game in March. No, we're doing the second game in February. So let's see what we got here. One quiet night, extended forecast. Take one, recycle a rationed event card. Oh, right.
Yes.
We need to supply the grid first. So I'm just gonna point out these are locked. You don't see like the hand can grab it icon. I'm gonna click evenly supply the grid and see they disappeared. I just hyperventilated. That's too funny. That is honestly too funny to look at. I legitimately just hyperventilated, Brian.
Neat. So, yeah, now that we're down to that, I am hyper regretting not having gone all in on unlocking the lab, the C Lab 2021.
Let's see here. The one you're thinking about is Jade. Yeah.
Because we're gonna have an epidemic.
Well, at this point, I almost want to just leave like 6 on each space and take all the excess off.
Um, I would say just take off enough from one land that is adjacent to a town for like, hey, we need to draw these specifically
Okay.
for uh
So like 3 on every place that's adjacent to the starting 2 downs, right?
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna leave more on London and Cairo, but definitely not that much, just because they're we have to go out of our way to get to those 2 spots. So I want to say like 5. Oh,
Wait, so our deck is now 9 thick or 15 thick and we're drawing 9 of it.
it's apparently 11 thick. That doesn't seem right. Each of these should be 3, should they not?
They should each be 3, yes.
Did cards disappear?
I see 3 London. Only 2 Istanbuls.
There is something cursed about the so, something in this game here. And I only see 2 Istanbuls.
And I only see 2 Lagos
Search. Did,
and
did
only 1 trip.
why the hell are they in this deck? They might have just got caught when I was doing some cleanup here.
Probably. And Lagos.
Wait, there's Lagos in there I didn't see?
Yes.
Okay. It should be 15 thick. There we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities, each with 3 cards.
Yep.
I think they just got caught when I was doing some random cleanup here. Oh, god damn.
Right. So what I'm getting at is that even though we have a bajillion cubes and whatnot, we are getting slammed by having such a thin ass deck to where,
Brian, didn't I tell you that this would happen as we try to thin the deck for your little theory crafting adventure that you went through?
well, you decided not to have us go into yellow explore land to unlock Black Science Man.
Oh, yes, I did not want us to unlock Black Science Man, but there's a reason for that.
Right.
Although, honestly, I think if we reckon one reason, let's reckon 2, if we can.
Okay.
Let's do the full kit and caboodle here. Okay, speaking of which, so we've got One Quiet Night, extended forecast. Oh,
Let's
and
do that again to One Quiet Night it again.
yeah, let's do that again. So that's 3 out of our 6. So out of what we have remaining, hidden stockpile is useless and dumb and stupid and useless. Straight up, it's going up there for the rest of the game. That's the one where you take 6 black cubes on the reserve.
Right.
So, Team Bravo. I think Team Bravo is just outclassed by other cards, so that's probably one of those ones we're going to put up there too.
Yeah.
So data
Uh,
transfer, I think, is going to have a use because
yeah.
we need to get cards in players' hands.
Agreed.
So now we just got two more to do here.
How many extra actions is that? Three?
Three.
And then we could resilient pop,
Um,
or should we remove plague cube?
Here's kind of what I'm thinking. We're not guaranteed to get it in a manner that makes it necessarily usable, but at the same time, airlift a guy into London so that way we could permanently unlock airlifting between supply centers might be a clutch draw.
Yeah, and it could also be pretty clutch to airlift somebody to Johannesburg and search it.
Yeah.
Okay.
From there, it's either we get protection in the form of okay, like all of these cards, as far as I'm concerned, are equally good for different reasons.
Um, I'd say the extra actions so that we can just finish strong and like get it searched, get it reconned, get it permanent supply center, etc.
Let's be exact here. The only thing I want to the only additional thing I want to do beyond the recon is if we recon Africa, I want to get into Johannesburg. But that's the only thing
And
extra I want to do. I like if we recon Europe, I see no reason to get everything because we don't need to unlock Moscow until the fortnight before we unlock the Middle East.
right,
So,
but we really need to do Africa a solid searching there. I think.
well, like Africa and Europe pretty much nullifies our I'm sorry little one and you're not the only one cursed with knowledge.
Right. Um,
So, so
Other thoughts.
yeah,
There are 15 cards left right now.
yeah.
How many?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think Resilient Pop would probably mill us too hard.
Oh, you don't see where I'm going with this.
No, we are not getting rid of the entire deck. We aren't, Brian. It's not going to happen.
But Black Science Man demands.
It's not going to happen, Brian.
Like, we do have room to package six the rest of the infection pile,
Right
except
now,
for Pink Mark.
right now our package is 16, so we would literally have one card left.
Yeah.
So, and
I
frankly, I would rather keep with our strategy of we don't care about North or South America.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll just be doing it via Black Science Man.
I have so many problems with this, Brian. It is too risky.
Too risky for the bisky?
Too risky for the business.
Okay.
But either way, I think we shouldn't do Resilient Pop because our deck is thin. The last thing we need to do is thin it more.
Alright. So, removing plague cubes from the grid is not going to help extend the game because we need to actually win this one.
Yeah.
So, I would put that one up. That's for first half stuff.
That just leaves Dispersal, which stops Plague Cubes, or Extended Time, which could allow us to just get things done. And frankly,
Yeah,
the last fortnight is a get things done month.
right. So let's get things done with extended time.
Okay. So, this massive pile of nonsense right here. Um, are we just gonna like divide it in half between Vormir and Xandar?
Um, because of the fact that we are shuffling the deck whether we get epidemics or not, uh, I think that we need to reconsider our thought process on taking them off.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's no way in hell we're going to spin that many. We're drawing 9 just straight up.
Yeah.
So by the fourth player's turn, we're guaranteed to be uh, drawing a fourth uh, cube.
Okay. So let's say I'm first. I draw 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we have 66 cards. So how much is that for each?
Um, we don't have 61 really.
Oh, right.
It's
We need to draw 9 from that. So we'll have 55. No, wait. I just derped that.
we'll have 57.
Draw 9. 57. All right.
Yeah, so the first two get fatter, and then everything else goes up. Anyways, because of that, uh, I would say we just keep 10 of it on, Vormir.
Okay, so keep 10 on Vormir.
And even.
And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and put another 10 on Xandar because as far as I'm concerned, having a good 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So having a good cache like ready for us to deploy, I think is going to be very important. So that just leaves another 10 for us to. So what? Like put a total of 6 on all spaces is what you're thinking?
Yeah, it sense makes.
I mean that's gonna punish us really hard once an epidemic is drawn. That's my only kind of real problem with this idea. It's like once an epic is drawn, epidemic is drawn. 3.
Yeah, we
5,
really should have gone for Black Science Man so that
6.
don't have the concern whatsoever.
Yeah. So 9 on Vormir,
So
10 on
if,
Xandar. Wait,
to
what's
get
this?
if we manage to get 2 foundations in Labor's hand and
Of the same color.
of yellow.
Well, no, we have 2 blue, 1 yellow at the moment.
Oh, right. Okay. If we manage to draw 6 yellows, one of which is foundation, into 2 players' hands, we're going to be in good shape.
Okay. That's a big if.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I agree with you. We need to unlock Johannesburg. I also say that let's not do massive searching because if we do massive searching, massive city connections, we're going to be running into that
Yeah.
problem where we can't do anything and forced to unlock the Middle East.
Right.
So,
Completely. You.
I mean, I think our goal this month should be before the third supply center is built. Let's explode both Europe and Africa, and if we explode Africa, for sure, get Johannesburg.
Right.
Okay, but in my opinion, at least with the way this board is set up right now, we need to keep as many cubes as possible off these individual locations. Because right now an epidemic is going to screw us over
Okay.
quite hard.
So basically, wherever is hit by an epidemic, we're going to be dropping 6 cubes onto it afterwards and then GTFOing would be the idea, right?
Yeah,
Because pretty much going to be removing 3 cubes
like
every
like
epidemic cycle from every land.
like I have no problem with London and Cairo having those cubes because London and Cairo, at least with our strategy right now, are out of the way of everything. Until we unlock this land, we can't connect Istanbul to, have a good connection to London through France.
Right.
All right. Are we going to go with this setup the way it is right now?
Yeah, let's go with that. We have 20 to draw lines and replace uh, stuff we lose via epidemics.
Fair enough. All right. 3 to blue. 3 to pink. And 3 to the stink.
Unfortunate. Not the worst. Very
No?
unfortunate.
I mean, we have 2 people to set up for the initial rush of putting out a station.
I know. I'm saying that we don't have blue or yellow.
Yeah. Well, we have 1 blue. Not really.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Um, my vote is
well, I mean, one of these one of these 2 is going to be construction Thanos, and then therefore the other one slash this guy will be giveaway cards Thanos. So
okay.
So I guess, like Construction Thanos has too good to not use syndrome in this game
Right.
until like the very last like leg of the journey. So we're obviously bringing this guy to do the reckonings. So where does that leave us? Are we
The
going to go with the whole giveaway card
construct.
guy?
Yeah, we gotta expedite the crap out of uh not being punished for epidemics.
Okay. So how are we going to go about who's getting builder? I mean, yeah, who's getting builder? Who's getting giveaway cards?
So
I guess giveaway cards kind of make sense to go on the guy with a rainbow draw.
yeah. Um and Bob the Builder get produce supplies.
Yeah. Wait, wouldn't it be better in the radio operator's hand for produce supplies?
I was thinking more we produce in a location and then or Bob the Builder builds and then uh
Okay.
produce supplies there because
Block. Block.
it's
Block.
it's a it's a problem area.
Okay, so now we infect the brew. So, all right. Tripoli, Istanbul, and Cairo. Ah, the three problem children.
And the ones that we aren't going to be anywhere.
London, London, and Cairo. London, Cairo. Lagos, Tripoli, Istanbul. Okay, so looks like we've had 2 Londons, 2 Istanbuls, 2 Tripolis, 2 Cairos, and 1 Lagos. Unfortunately, we can't say that any of these cards are on top of the freaking deck. Rolling for first. Looks like it is redistribute. No, it's Builder. It's Builder Thanos.
Builder Thanos going first is the worst.
Doesn't he get it like every time?
Seems so. So
Yeah, there's honestly no place that's danger, bro. There's no place that the emergency run and go get it. It almost feels
um
like the best thing we can do is just keep
or
throwing
we
more
just
supply cubes at get more supply cubes out of the stockpile.
so yeah, he should stay on this end.
Like
I'd
in
pick
all
up the
honesty, like there's
10.
this. I mean, we
I'd
could
pick
set
up
you
the
up.
10, produce another 8, and masturbate.
You pick up this 8. um, and then produce another 8. Um, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you have 16 cubes. And the guy who redistributes the wealth is going last. All right, let us skip. All right. Okay, you got the let's do it again when we haven't done anything. That's fun. And you've got New York. So the good news is, if you give away your New York, he has a blue station. That's the good news. I see London. I see Lagos. Okay, so London, all of London is currently on top of or in the discard. That's good. Okay.
Okay, so Bob the Builder needs one blue and one black producing.
Yeah. So do you give
Two.
him the black or the blue?
God damn it, John. We're not going to reckon Europe.
What do you say that?
Because I have the cure for black. We need the cure for yellow to not have this horror show.
I mean, both are beneficial. Like, I'm okay with just exploring one, but we do pretty much have to explode one.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is that the game would end when I reckon if we, or when I build the freaking third supply center.
Okay.
If we've already reckoned something, and therefore
Why
this
don't you give him the blue cure?
the blue cure is being saved for Johannesburg now, because black cure, yellow cure, reckon yellow, explode Johannesburg, and then build blue there in the game.
Okay. So you give him your black card. All right. That's his first action. What else does he do?
Move to non-null with that fat stack.
Oh, he takes the
And
fat stack?
yes, he takes the fat stack and drops 6 on non-null.
A total of 6 or...
A total of 6.
Okay.
Or an additional 6, I mean.
Okay, so it has 9 on it now. Jesus. Okay. That was 1, 4. Okay, that's all your actions. Soap
Yep.
and washing tubs. I'm not gonna say I told you so, but
Told you so about what now?
told you so about your mother. Anyway, Tripoli,
Anywho.
Istanbul. Okay, so all of Tripoli and Istanbul are on top of the deck at the moment. Is it weird that I'm actually praying for an epidemic?
For an epidemic.
All right, so I'm going to start by taking the fat stack and taking the other fat stack and redistributing the wealth. So, what should I do? I guess I have Istanbul and Cairo, so 1 drop, 2 drop. Be in Cairo, use Cairo to get out of there if needed.
Sure.
I disagree that these places need 9, so I'm just going to max them out at 6 each. Okay.
Okay, so you don't need the fat stack on yourself.
Yeah, I
Cut
redistribute the
it in
wealth.
half
Like
and
it's cut in half. Consider it cut in half. Like that way, it
yeah,
has nothing to do with future knowledge. It's all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So administrator gets 1 less.
cool bean.
I already moved the 2 from those spots. Brian, if there's ever a time to draw an epidemic, could you
Okay.
channel your bad luck into this game, please? Okay, thanks.
I go to trips and build a black research.
So 1, 2, drop the black research station. All right.
And then I drop 3 cubes.
Okay. Is that it? That's it, right?
Yep. Well, I discard the black cards to drop the research
Yeah.
station.
Oh, you drew an epidemic, Brian.
You're welcome.
So, because we're forced to shuffle the deck, the infection rate goes up by 1.
Oh, and we
And it goes up by 1 due to the epidemic.
right.
Lagos gets nuked. Then I shuffle
And
the discard pile.
okay, are we going to forecast this already?
Yeah, I think forecasting is going to work out for the best. I
Okay,
don't think it's time to one quiet night. I think it's forecast is this is a great time to forecast.
right.
So
Okay, forecast.
so we get to decide the top 8 cards.
The top half.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so double Lagos at the bottom.
Double Lagos at the bottom, indeed.
That leaves. All right. So what cards are you drawing right now? I
Uh,
I
we'll
hate
do,
and love snap points.
yeah. Let's say I draw 2 Nod Nod.
Okay, you're gonna double Nod Null right now. Do we want to double Cairo at the end, and then Tripoli, Istanbul, like that? Alright, so you draw 2 Londons. Okay. That was your epidemic card. Fun. Alright.
Oh, just
So, what is our administrator doing? Uh, do we want to waste the time to try to get the yellow in construction Thanos' hand right now? I think one, two. I think fixing Lagos so that way we don't have to deal with it is going to be better.
anyone can do that though. Um,
I can't. I'm too far away, and it will happen by the end of construction Thanos' turn.
honestly, if you end at soap, you don't have to be doing giveaway stuff.
So what? 3 moves to Sopapilla, and then what?
Or double trashing tubs. But
You don't have 2 tubs. You have Washington and New York.
oh, okay.
Um, which ironically, New York would be 1, 2, 3 to go to Sao Paulo, and then you still got a fourth action to do nothing. Um,
Right.
so what am I thinking? Like, yeah, if he ends in Sao Paulo, we don't have to do the card grab. But I guess we're just in a holding pattern until we can collectively get another yellow.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing I'm really thinking about. So your best
Uh,
move might be to just take care of Lagos while you can.
yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Just walk to Lagos and poop them down.
How many? I don't know, 6.
Uh, 6.
Oh, so all but 1. Got it. I'm still saying we're stacking pretty high on these places. Like, once they get hit, that's a lot of cubes lost. Anywho. Okay, got the airlift. That could be useful. Okay, so this is a safe draw. Then we'll start going to danger draws. I still found it hugely comical, that massive fucking pile of tokens.
Yeah.
I think the best thing I can do is just go to 1, 2, and then just go 1. 1 to go to
Produce.
Tripoli, and then produce 3 times.
Um,
And then redistribute the wealth. Oh, this is interesting.
You spend my 2 cubes when I built. Uh,
I believe I did. You had you had 8.
oh, okay.
Anywho, it's your turn. Well, no, wait, I got an
Uh,
effect.
sec-
Istanbul and trips. Take a minute to decide your turn. I really, really, really got to go to the restroom.
okay. Um,
All right, I have returned.
okay. Uh, Portable make supplies for 5 cubes. Run to soap.
2, 3. Okay, I take it you're going to be having the administrator move to soap during their turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Kuro and Kuro.
What cards did I draw?
Good. Okay, so not Kuro and Kuro. But that's fine because we knew that was coming up ahead, so it's not like we gained knowledge about the deck. And Jacksonville.
So, okay. So, a yellow. Good.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to point out that was the top of the deck draw, which means we have to get through the entirety of this draw before our next epidemic. Oh boy.
What got nuked? Trips?
Yeah.
Alright, are we gonna one quiet night it, or let's do that again?
I think let's do that
To,
again. I think One Quiet Night is much more effective on these higher 4s and 5s, which we definitely have a great chance of getting to.
yep.
So let's do that again. Fish out the forecast. So we have these 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have Lagos, Cairo, Trip, Istanbul, London. Okay, so the 2 Tripolis, since that's where I'm at, go to the bottom.
Yep.
Which means when we draw the Tripolis, it'll be Tripoli mystery card. Because I don't even think we know what's below. No, wait, it'll be Tripoli Lagos.
Right.
So it'll be Trip Log. Um. So what the question is, what are you drawing right now? I mean, nothing's
Uh,
in real danger, I don't think. So I don't think the
other
order of us
than,
drawing is going to
uh,
matter that much.
yeah. Um, let's put the nod-nulls on top.
Okay.
That's what I right
No, no,
now.
no, no, and what? Because that's what you're drawing right now. We're at 3 infection rate.
Okay. And Lagos.
Okay. That leaves Istanbul, Cairo, Cairo. Okay. So yeah, we've got a few cards to go through before we're done with this pile. That was literally top of the deck. Which
Gucci
means if
gang.
the next card is at the bottom of the deck, we're pretty much guaranteed to go through the deck.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So walk to soap, give soap, and
1,
a blue card, so that we don't
2,
even have to fucking think about
3.
a blue card.
Okay. I guess Washington is what I'll give. Okay. So you are drawing that and that. Are you sure we're not exploring Europe? Oh,
Um,
jeez.
I just don't see how we can possibly lose the first half of next month as an absolute win. Without having the lab
Fair
really
enough,
going.
Brian. I agree that that lab is going to be very useful. I love how because we played this multiple times, we like we're tinkering this game down to like a level it wasn't designed to be tinkered to.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've given you your cards. Now it's time to infect Kuro, and Istanbul. Hey, what's that? I literally know what's coming up. It's 2 Tripolis. Shit. I guess I produced 3 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I produce 3 times. I drop a bunch of cubes and redistribute the wealth. So I drop 6 cubes on Tripoli. And then, is there anyone that needs more? Anyone that needs less? So you have 6. You have much more than 6. I grab 2 from the builder, since the builder needs slightly more, and give 2 to the administrator.
Stool Corey.
Honestly, I can't believe we didn't do this strategy that much, where we just stored a bunch from stockpile for later. We usually produce and drop at the same time. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the whole
Well,
stopping bit
no,
spreader
I'm actually starting to think that maybe isn't there a character upgrade that allows us to get additional cubes?
from the reserve.
No, I
Yes.
meant like when we just produce a character ability. We'll check it later. But if there is, I'm starting to think that that might be pretty useful. You know?
Yeah.
Anywho, so that was all of my actions. Draw 2. Hey, Brian. Guess who
Or
has a black cure?
whoops.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess say goodbye to Washington, then? Or should I keep it?
Um, somebody at some point possibly needs to unlock more means of yellows, um, so that they can fetch the discard, and that would encourage Tubbs. Honestly, your black cards aren't going to produce a third research
No,
station.
what I'm thinking of keeping them because hear me out here. It's feeling like I'm going to be stuck in this triangle of death here.
Yeah,
I'm stuck in the new Bermuda Triangle over here. So the ability to instead not do 1-2 to get to Istanbul, but instead 1 to get to Istanbul, is actually sounding pretty good right about now.
yeah, just your Istanbul and trips. Fair enough. Somebody else that is not currently standing in the cluster will deal with that, I suppose.
Well, like I need a yellow to start fishing out yellows. That's the problem we're at right now.
Right.
Like I would gladly start working on A, B, C, D because I don't have to worry about E. But the problem is I need to get 4 yellow cards. Period.
Right.
So at least for utility right now, the ability to transport, across these two seems to be kind of beneficial. I guess I can keep
Yep.
Washington and get rid of Cairo. No, what if I
Well,
leave the area? Yeah, okay, fuck.
yeah.
Yep. There we go. Tripoli, Lagos. Two. Ooh, excuse me. 3. Okie dokie. Construction Thanos. Do you move 1 space and construct?
Yes. And then I produce twice and move to Vormir because
Oh, wait. 1,
I want to be safe.
2. So that's 2 actions. So what do you mean you produce twice?
I I make supplies once and then I get out of Legos.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4 for safety. All right, here's your dose, Jacksonville and Lagos. Well, you're on your way to unlocking the reckoning. Oh God! All right.
All right.
Istanbul, Lagos. We've got one more draw. Are we in? We are still not in epidemic range. Shit. I have a feeling we're getting to 5, Brian.
If we're just drawing 3 over and over?
No, like I have a feeling by the end of the game we're getting to 5.
Yeah.
We need Africa big time. Okay, so instructor, hardly know her.
So, to be clear, we have seen 5 yellow cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have literally seen 5 yellow cards.
Neat. Okay.
So right now, like at least until either of us start getting yellow cards, we're us two are just in damage control mode. Like these two characters are just in damage control mode.
Yep.
So I don't know. Istanbul is in need of damage control, but since you're not guaranteed to draw an epidemic, I can take care of Istanbul.
Yeah. He can take care of my eggs.
What is the Administrator going to do? Just take care of Lagos?
I guess.
1 to go to Lagos, 2 to produce 2 cubes.
Unless you think that connecting more yellows, a guy to draw that he can't give to anybody.
Let's see.
Because he can't give them to anybody is the problem.
No, let's just do damage control mode.
Okay.
I have a feeling we're going to be very quickly running into a bunch of yellows. Because statistically, we're running out of blacks. And eventually we'll run out of blues. So, those yellows are somewhere in them dar hills.
Yeah. Okay.
So, 1, 2 produce, 3 drop, 4 safety run.
Yeah.
Alright, and let's just say 6 on Lagos. 6 total, I mean.
6 total. Yeah. Seems good.
4 is the safety run. Eventually, we'll run out of, coal and water, and we'll run into that gold there somewhere. But apparently, this mountain is filled with aqueducts and coal.
Oh, you know what's really a kick in the teeth?
What?
5 yellows have gone into uh Bob the Builder's hands, and if we had perma upgraded that, we'd be Gucci gang already.
I mean, I still think the reckoning was the right answer. It's just we've run into bad luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a leak real quick. And
Cairo,
mute myself
Tripoli.
before I do so.
Cairo, what?
I forgot to mute myself first, so I'm
Okay. Still a safe draw. Still a fucking safe draw. Alright, I go to Istanbul. But not before I produce twice to get 4 cubes. Then drop 4 cubes over there. And now I redistribute the wealth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's do 8. Okay. Draw 2. Tank. God. 7. Okay, I'm good with that. Hey, the infection rate is 3. Istanbul, Tripoli, Cairo. Okay. Wait, did I get rid of a... Get rid of Washington. Get a little teleportation triangle here.
Alright, I'm back.
Yep. Okay, so we're finally in danger, in air quotes, danger zone to draw an epidemic.
Okay. So, I walk.
So Tripoli is pretty low, Cairo is very low. Just to let you know. That's the update.
Yeah. Alright, I walk into Trips. I pick up the 2 cubes from it and produce supplies.
1, 2,
And
produce
then safety
supplies.
out.
And then you what?
And then I safety out.
Oh, okay. You have safetied out. Oh, and I finally got a fucking yellow.
Ah, so you could convert that into a different card and hand it
Yeah, I could. I could
at
convert it
some.
to a different card and hand it to you. Yes.
But, you'd have to.
It's still not a cure though. Until, as far as I'm concerned, until we can guarantee that.
Until there are 5 of a kind
Yeah.
in existence.
Mhm.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, time to infect. Caro, London, Caro. That means we get plague. Okay, administrator. I have no clue. 1, 2, 3, and then he would stay in Caro. I guess he could airlift out of there before it's his turn.
He could airlift out, but if he's gonna airlift out, he better draw a fucking Gucci card.
Yep.
Uh, he can get there in 2 by trashing 2 New Yorks or 2 non-nulls.
I assume New York since that's out of the way.
E,
Non-null
sure.
could be useful.
Yes. Non-null could be used.
So that's 2. 3 is I assume to drop, and 4 is to safety get the fuck out. What's our drop looking like?
Uh, 6 cubes seems standard.
At least they're at the top. At least I think we're gonna get our next epidemic before we tap this deck out. So I think. So I think 6 cubes is fine. Tripoli or Istanbul?
For what?
Your safety GTFO.
Oh, uh, Istanbul. Let's fuck two people.
Fine. Okay. It was Tripoli.
Well, good thing I safetied out.
Lock. I hate when these things don't remain locked.
So we're pretty much only getting plague cubes from Epidemic bottom deck.
Okay, so we're drawing 4. I see 2 trips in our future. But since we're not in the land of we're gonna be scarred, I think it's just safe to not quiet night it.
Yeah.
Karo, trip, Istanbul. So Karo, and a play cube on trip.
Okay, that breaks our out.
So my turn, eh?
That struck.
So I use Tripoli to go to Tripoli. Okay,
Um,
that's just gonna be a normal produce supplies. One, two, three. Two. Three is I'm increasing that to 6. And 4 is GTFO, but also redistributing the wealth to give 2 to the administrator. Fair enough?
okay, fair enough.
Okay. Okay, I have 2 unique ones. This was what I used. Wait. Yeah, I just got that one. 4, 6, 7. Okay, I'm good on my hand limit. I thought I did discard. Okay, 4, London, Tripoli, Caro, London. So 2 London, Tripoli, and Caro. All right, Brian.
So I guess I need to take care of Nodnall then.
Well, let's see here. There's something I want to check. You do not have a soap. You don't have a soap, and I have a Logos I can change into some soap.
Yes, if I give you 2 yellows and you convert one of them into a unique, then we would be Gucci.
I was thinking the other way around. I give you 2 yellows.
Okay, so the Legos already exist in
Yeah,
my
I was saying
hand.
it, my Legos could change into.
Yes, but I could just as easily draw whatever fucking card we were attempting to do.
Yeah. The problem is I need to be able to give.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Staying alive.
Okay. You can go to Istanbul,
Mm-hmm.
or you can discard one of your black cards, I mean, to go to soap.
I mean, yeah.
Take soap out of the discard pile, airlift me to soap, give me soap.
Okay.
Then can you move to Santiago? And
Well,
that's.
right now it is Builder's turn. So I was
Oh,
seeing if we could set that up starting on his turn, and this is sounding like the plan involves my go.
yeah, it's gonna have to be your turn
Okay, fair enough. That
with
means but that officially means I'm off of keeping these lands from blighting. So, we might
Well,
need the builder to, give us some black up.
well, the builder was gonna go take care of Nodnall.
So like
Is
1, 2. Oh, wrong color. 1, 2.
build on Nodnall, or not build, but produce
Well,
or
you don't have a
drop.
produce. Yeah.
Uh,
Are you gonna drop them all, or
I'm going to produce two while I'm standing on a research station.
but that means you have to end your turn at non-null?
Yeah, you're airlifting me out. It's
Okay. And how much are you dropping there?
yeah. So I'll drop.
There's one already on that space, so
Yeah, I'll keep one on me.
drop 5. Okay. All right. Draw 2. Of course you don't draw any yellows. Why should this game make it easy on us? 1, 2, 3, 5. You need to discard 1. I assume this Cairo card.
Cairo.
Okay. Lagos, London, Lagos, Tripoli. So 2 Lagos, 1 Tripoli, 1 London. Okay. Now it is Administrator's turn.
So administrator is all about the black up.
Yep. Unfortunately, the 2 areas that are in danger the most also have plague cubes on them, so getting the fuck out needs to also be a part of your plan.
Right.
So I will point out you have an Istanbul if you want to save Tripoli, and you're adjacent to Cairo, so that doesn't matter about the whole travel distance.
Right.
Let me double check the deck here. We're at 25. How many epidemics have we gotten? 3. So shit, we're in safe draw. We're in a fucking safe draw, Brian.
Is that a problem because it's about to scruffle again?
Yeah, it's a wrong because it's about to scruffle again. It's a safe draw, Brian.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
We could take stuff out because an exploding
Disagree.
cube, an
And
exploding
here's
cube is still an exploding cube.
disagree, and here's my reasoning. We're going to be going through the deck. I mean, okay, let's just pretend that we pay attention, so therefore we know exactly what these three cards are, okay? Or we can just look through this deck and figure it out, but, shorthand, right?
Right.
So, Istanbul, Lagos, Istanbul, and one other thing. So, we know it's these three plus one other could come from anywhere, including Istanbul.
Right.
So,
No, my point is that if we draw Kairos and triples from the bottom of an epidemic and then draw 3 of them when we're drawing 5 before we've taken care of it,
yeah.
we're going to like explode cubes.
No. Here is my problem with that. I think by the time that's going to happen, we're already going to get Johannesburg.
Okay, I would
So,
like to reduce the amount of chance of that happening. So I can walk in a circle between trips, Cairo, and
I mean,
safety zone.
here's another thing. This is the administrator.
Huh?
This is the administrator. We are losing this guy. Like, this guy is done the moment we get Africa.
True fact.
So, him hanging out in Playland honestly does not feel like a bad idea.
Okay. But I still feel like we do not want 2 adjacent spots to potentially get 3 plague cubes and more plague.
Right. So, we do want to keep this shit on it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Inoculating that shit so that there's less.
That seems like an incredibly stupid idea, actually. If that's what you're saying.
One of each of them? I think
One of
doing one
each? Yeah, I mean, I could live with one of each. It's been a
Okay.
while, Brian, so just remind me. We have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Which that means we have 5 cards. Well, Bogota's going to be, well, stock it, so never mind. So,
Science, man.
yes, Black Science Man is a man! Oh, God.
Okay, so I'm going to.
I'm just saying, if we inoculate all of North America and we well stock it to Bogota, which I think would be better well stocketing Africa, to be honest. But if we even if we just inoculate all of this nonsense, we have at least 5 cards that we have that could come from anywhere.
2 black science.
What?
That we have to black science.
No, 5 cards that can come from anywhere else. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That means of our limit of 30 cards, We have 5 cards that can come from anywhere. I'm saying if we
Oh,
just inoculate this area, we still have a 5 card leeway, is what I'm saying. I was worried that we would hit our limit, is what I was worried about.
yeah. Okay. So I still don't necessarily want to give this guy a scar if we don't have to.
I don't think
So
any of them give scars on the first scratch, but I could be wrong. That's the one thing we haven't
I
really
don't think
spoiled.
any of them die.
Yeah,
No,
I
none
think
of them
I
die
think the
on the
bare
first one,
minimum, the bare minimum to
but
die is 3 scars. I think.
yeah. Um, I'm gonna end my turn at Xanadu, place cubes on Cairo, and inoculate. Uh,
Okay. How many
two.
cubes are you placing?
Uh, three.
Okay, so you're bringing it up to 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it up to six, but I'm gonna inoculate one each. All three.
Do you inoculate any from Istanbul since you were there when you started?
Yes.
Okay, one from all 3 of them.
Wait. Yeah. Was there not an Istanbul for inoculate?
No, there was. I just asked if you were doing that.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Ooh. I suppose I could take one out of Nodnal as well by trashing a Nodnal.
Brian, the thinner the deck is, the sooner it gets to this fucking nonsense.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me just put
Okay.
it this way. Next month, we better fucking win by exploring more cities. Oh, Christ. Okay. So, draw Dos, the Florida, and the Lagos, my Agos. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's 1 card over. Um, Istanbul?
Not Constantinople now.
I'll take that as agreement.
Yeah. All right. In fact,
Okay. Istanbul, Lagos, Istanbul. Plus a mysterious 4th card, which we have no damn clue. I love a 12-card deck. Okay, so the plan, I believe.
so you are
One,
white. So
two,
you
1, 2, 3 trade out Lagos.
no, it's gonna have to be you didn't have enough uh movement. Like you can walk to Santiago, airlift me there, and hand me Santiago,
Okay,
but
hold on a
you
second. Uh, I walked to Istanbul. Istanbul, so that's 1, 2.
that's two to get to that spot regardless. Oh, right. I remember now. It does work. No, it doesn't.
No, 3 to take you there. Take blue player there.
Airlift is not an action,
Or
but
3 to
you
give you Santiago. And therefore,
uh
for
it was
discarding.
3 just to walk to Santiago.
No, I moved to
You,
Tripoli, or I moved to Istanbul. I teleport
okay,
using
so you went to
Istanbul.
a harbor.
Yeah.
To a harbor.
Oh shit. So 3-4 to hand you the card. That's right, because Santiago's
Yeah,
not a harbor. Shit.
right.
Okay.
So that's what
So
we're
I think we should go for it because one of two things will happen. Either you two meet up at Jacksonville to trade off Jacksonville. No, wait, you already have Jacksonville.
he's the administrator.
No, the administrator doesn't have any card he can give you that's a fresh card. I'm the only one that can give you a fresh card.
Okay.
Which I guess means you're
So
just jerking off in soap.
yeah,
And you're either going to draw soap or good air or Lima.
Lima's in my hand. I either
No.
draw
Oh yeah. You either draw
either
a good
draw
air
soap
soap
or good air.
or I
Or
give you a good air soap.
yes. Either way, I
Well, let me finish my draw here.
oh, and you can give my cube to the
Oh,
other.
oh, we don't have to meet up at soap.
Huh?
We don't have to meet up at soap.
Why?
Are you?
Ah, yes.
We don't have to
Yes.
meet up at soap.
Okay.
Good. Your turn's
I need
not going to be a
this
waste. Let me finish
I
off
need
my
to
turn.
discard produce supplies.
Really? Produce device? Okay. All right. So,
Unless you want me to discard the make supplies.
and make supplies. Ironically, is more for the way we're using it.
Oh,
So
actually, I'm trashing both of them regardless.
4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait. 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you're at your hand limit.
Yes, and oh right, we're going to exchange cards.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cairo, Istanbul, London, and Lagos. God. Okay.
Damn it, John.
What?
What is fifth distinct card?
It. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 right there, right? Those are 4 distinct cards, right?
Uh-huh.
When it comes back to my turn, I trade Lagos for soap.
Okay, so we have a whole other round. Okay.
But
That's the
the
part
whole
I was
point is you're not going to sit there and waste an entire turn just hanging out in soap.
Okay. So, um, let's see. I'm going to recon, move to a rat land, build a road, move again.
So, like,
Unless we luck into something. So I'm going to move to my eggs.
That's 2 actions.
Portable, and then I'm going
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
make it slightly safer by dropping trowel.
How much?
I'm keeping 4 on me, so I'm dropping 2.
Okay. So the good news is you no longer have to use 2 supply cubes.
Well,
No, you
I'll
still,
still.
because I could give you a card and you discard. Never mind.
Yep.
London, Tripoli, London, Lagos. So 2 Londons, a Tripoli, and a Lagos. Oh boy, Thanos Run is coming to bite us in the ass. Okay.
Oh, thank God you have a blue card in your as well.
Why? Why is that important?
Also, trade cards, so you'll have another blue card in
I am
because
confused.
you need to search Johannesburg.
Oh, okay. Enough fair. Okay, Mr. Administrator, who's really bad at his job. This is just me, but it feels like,
Maybe pretty supplies.
yeah, it kind of feels like it's about time to do that, actually.
Okay, so pick up cubes and trash Legos
Uh,
in order to maximize the produce supplies.
so you're trashing Legos to get there.
Like walking the trips, discard Legos,
So 1 to get the
then
trip, pick it up.
yeah,
2, go to Legos, pick it up. Right? Like, is this is what I'm hearing
okay,
is correct?
yes,
And I think that's, and then 3 should,
safe.
what?
3 can be safety zone,
Oh,
and
safety
then
zone to Vormir.
yeah, and then 4 is put an X.
Yeah. Lock. Thank you. All right, so 1, 2, 3 on Legos. 1, 2, 3 on Tripoli. 1, 2, 3 on Nowhere. 1, 2, 3 on Vormir. 1, 2, 3 on Xandar. 2 on Titan. Okay.
And then pick up your own cubes. They're not doing good sitting there.
Yeah, at the very least, if they're on your sheet, I can redistribute the wealth. We must seize the means of production. Anywho.
Draw dos.
Yep. I swear, eventually we're gonna hit some fucking gold. Hey, look at that. We're up to 5. And this is being one quiet at night.
Oh, hell yeah, that's being one quiet night.
I'll shuffle that up. Okay, so my turn. One, switch you out for soap. I literally tried to type in soap and they do the weird ass A. Anyway, one, switch out with soap because I have that. Two, or not an action. This just happens.
It's not an action to use that card.
I guess I'll take New York.
Yeah, the non-foundation one.
Yep.
Okay, so that's one action so far. You
Two
can
three
hit
drop.
my dice
Yeah,
and
2/3 drop. That seems beneficial and redistribute the wealth.
yep. Produce supplies drop or uh drop. Looks like
Uh,
a drop to me if
drop
I've ever
considering
seen one.
5 cards, and
Yeah.
I might put. No, I think that's good. Uh, and looks like the wealth has already been redistributed as a result. So.
Yep. Because I need
Oh,
exactly
here
four.
we go. Where the hell was this the entire time? Hey, Brian, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Well, unfortunately, I can't search Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the
so
moment you build Johannesburg,
the
the game's
game,
over.
correct. So you're having the turn.
Let's double check the number of cards left. 15. So, yeah, we have enough turns to go around. We just have to.
Okay, so One Quiet Night was the previous one. So we are drawing five now, correct?
Yeah. So, One Quiet Night was his turn. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God! Oh, God! Kyron Istanbul. Okay. All right. What are you doing, Brian?
Well, ew. No, that can't. All right, so first of all,
Expensive,
reckon.
expensive reckon? Because the goddamn searcher could not draw a yellow card to save his life?
Yes, but we are ending the game on your turn. Because we are getting motherfucking satellites.
Fair enough. Wait, how's that ended on my turn, though? We don't have two foundations
you
in
will.
hand.
You're going to have
Is there a
a
foundation in
foundation.
the draw that I don't remember?
I give you this foundations
Yes, but it's a trade
and
action,
my
isn't it?
blue card and anybody else's blue card.
Okay, well, let's open up package 7 here. Hey, the Reckon report. And this time, I will remember to take everything out of this damn package. Otherwise,
I'm gonna have to send it to you on Discord since I don't have keyboard hooked up to my PlayStation.
uh, sorry, I don't follow.
uh, I don't want to type in with the controller the numbers that need to be drawn.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. So 57 F14.
57 F 4.
Yeah. 57.
Oh, great. With the place button to make us jizz too.
Oh, that felt so good. 57. Roll number F. That's the rat infested cities. And 14. Yes, it's at F14. All right. Player card for Kinshasa. Kinshasa. All the rest of these are. Yep, okay. They go in this little pile right over here. Uh, and this goes to any player or the player who reckoned. To a player. Although I'm going to give it to you because your hand is pretty much empty.
Yep.
Reckon report. Okay, so we've connected one city to the grid. We have reckoned. Okay. So that was all first action, right?
Yeah, that was all first
So
action.
second, get to Kinshasa. Third, draw a line for 2.
And then fourth, go to Johannesburg.
Oh, does that have to deal with how we're getting me the win on my turn?
Then I need 3 more actions so that I can build a satellite and transmit both blue cards.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so
Oh, disgusting though.
what?
We're having 10 infections.
Yep. Well, the Johannesburgs.
I also had to spend 2 cubes to
Yeah.
draw the line, as well as 2 cubes.
Wait, you didn't have to do 2 cubes to reckon.
I had to do 2 cubes to draw the line and 2 cubes to build a satellite.
Okay. So hold on a second. You have 7 actions. So 1 explore, 2, 3, 4. 5 is to build a satellite.
And then 6, 7 is to give you
Okay.
card.
So here we go. Here's to see if the satellite towers are respectable size. Oh, look at that! Look at that respectable size right there.
Yep.
Okay.
And you'll be able to, son of a bitch,
We
you need
move.
5 actions to do your thing. Because
Okay.
it's move, trade it out, search, and then build. So you're gonna have to have that extra bonus action.
Well, then hold on a second. Hold on a second. Move, trade out, search. Is it just get? It's been a while. Satellite. You only transmit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So in other words, you can't take.
Right. So um
But this
you're
does end it as soon as possible. If hold on a second.
no, this does not help.
Yeah. So
So let's
rewind a bit here.
rewind time there because
Yeah, Chicago.
uh
I think yeah, Chicago. So that I'm going to put that to the side because we're going to be dealing with that card. So 1 to explore, 2 to move, 3 to draw a line, 4 to get there. So you haven't built the satellite tower, and what does it take to build a satellite tower again?
an action and 2 cubes.
Okay, so
So
you
instead,
cubes.
what your turn is going to look like is move, draw line, fish from discard.
Wait, why am I drawing a line?
Because I have to undo all my stuff because you need the extended time.
Right, but
So,
so hold on a second. You
so
first action explore, second
yeah,
action
and I'm
move,
going to do
third
something
action
completely
draw a
different.
line, third action draw a line. No. Because hear me out here. Yeah.
So,
You okay?
John,
Okay.
your turn with what we just did is going to be move, draw from discard, search, and not build it,
Okay.
which defeats the whole purpose of what we were doing.
Move,
So
draw line,
instead,
move.
your turn
No,
is
no.
going to
I
be
need that line drawn because if you don't draw that line, my actions are.
you're going to have 7 actions, John.
Oh, right. Extended
Yours is
time.
going to be move, draw line, move, draw from discard, search, build.
Okay.
And that's 6 actions. And that just has to be what we do.
Okay. So what are you doing, Brian? You did your first action, which was explode.
Right. So we're at 2 outbreaks, right? Yes.
We have, I think, one. Evident. We have one more epidemic remaining.
Okay. You do not have Lagos in your hand, right?
I do not have Lagos in my hand. No.
Okay. So I can only walk to a blue without transmitting stuff, Or I can trash New York, build a satellite, and then send you Chicago, and uh, other person will still have to transmit you stuff.
But they can walk to your satellite if that's the route you're going to take.
Right.
But that
But
means that means we are ignoring anything else that gets drawn here within the next few rounds.
which is 10 fucking cards.
Yep. But honestly, let me think here. We are 15, 14, 13, 12. So you two can draw cards without epidemics happening. That means the only place we're risking exploding is Istanbul. And exploding as in the actual exploding.
Okay. Um, do we have anything else to like help save us right now? No.
Not, well, there is that. But
Yeah.
honestly, with the rate we're going through these cards, I don't think that's going to matter.
Right.
And
Okay. You are going to have one extra action because we went through that whole nonsense. Is your ability a once per round?
yes.
Never mind then. Because I was going to say you could just draw New York as well.
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, then we counted out your actions, and it was
Okay,
six
so
to do what you
hold on a
need to
second.
do.
So 1, 2 draw a line, 3 get there, uh, 4 fish out Johannesburg, 5 search Johannesburg, and so if this is to work, I
And
need a 6th action that is
your
build.
action is Fish New York Foundation, and your seventh action is build the research station.
So uh,
So
that means
here's
that
what I
means
do now.
one two one okay 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one card from either Chicago or that guy's hand.
Yeah. So I discard New York to
Okay,
fly to New York. I spend two to build the satellite, and then I transmit Chicago.
you built the satellite over at New York. Then you
White. Pink needs to go back on white.
yeah, I heard you. No, you're not fucking white. You're blue.
Wait,
This
I'm
this
blue.
yeah. I already said that. We're good.
Okay. So you have too many cards in your hand now, right?
Say goodbye to this useless ass mother trucker. So right now I have
Okay.
3 cards in my hand. I will have 4 once I fish out New York. This guy still has to transmit his card.
Okay, that guy could not have transmitted enough cards regardless. So I still needed to do that if we want to. Shit. Okay.
Like,
Yeah. We
okay, oh, hold on a second.
we
If we
on
want to,
beat the
if we want to save
stuff.
Istanbul, I think I figured it out. If we want to save Istanbul, I think we figured it out. Okay, so let me rewind slightly here. All right. So you just exploded. The satellite's not built. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, on this guy's action. Oh wait, New York. Sorry, Chicago is in your hand. New York is in your hand.
So,
So, I need. So, like, this nets me one card because I lose a card to gain it, right? So, this nets me one card.
yes.
So, I need a total of 4 blues in my hand, one of which is New York. So, here's what I am thinking.
So,
One, two,
John,
three.
the other
Nope.
option is that I just end the game on my turn instead of you.
We won't unlock the station, is
Yeah,
the
we're
only problem with that.
building on Johannes more because to do that, I pretty much have to masturbate.
So, I'm just going to say it like, hold on a second. We have 1 Istanbul. That means 2 Istanbuls are in the deck. And we're drawing
One
10
is
cards.
in the deck because
Or 1
uh,
Istanbul's in the. Oh! If that's the
Thanos.
case, it's impossible for Istanbul to explode before it gets back to my turn. Which means, at worst, Istanbul is just sitting there with with 3 play cubes on it.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go with the whole run to New York, transmit card, and this guy's just gonna have to join you with the card transmitting. That's all there is to it.
Oh, right. The other guy can literally hand it to you without needing a satellite because he's the instructor.
Yeah, like so. So that was 1,
So,
2, 3. Build satellite. 4. Give
yeah,
me a card. All right. So
right.
we're
And
just
the
gonna
other
have we're
guy,
just gonna have to run a risk here. All right.
yeah.
So draw 2. That might be a card worth playing. All right. So London, London, Cairo, Tripoli, London. That's a play cube on London.
Uh, that was 3 Londons?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. What is this guy gonna do?
Just move to white, give white a blue card, and then fuck off.
Okay. That gives me 1, 2, because it'll transform to something better. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So
Yep.
4, 5. I'll just get rid of the
Trash
black card.
Cairo, I guess.
Yep. So you've done 2 actions. The best thing I think he could do is just go to London and drop Trow on London.
It seems legit. That's what he'll do.
And he only needs to put. I'll just put all 4 on there.
Because I still have 2 cubes on my sheet.
So, yeah, you still have 2. Which 2, I believe, is all I need. So.
Yep.
Okay. Lagos. Ah! We finally run into the gold! There's gold in them Nar Hills! We've only gone broke, though. Hey, look at that. It raises back to 5. Istanbul trips. Wait, what? Okay. Trips. 1, 2. Scuffle, scuffle, scuffle. 3, 4, 5. London, Tripoli, and Istanbul.
Okay.
Now, Brian, as much as I'm pretty sure you want to
We
do
just
it, I think it's better to keep our deck as fat as possible and not spend those.
not spend once. Oh, yeah, I agree.
Okay.
We we won the game.
All right, so now it's my turn. We do what we
Next
discussed.
is-
We do what we
I
discussed and win the game. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go through the motions. We win it. Hey, look at that! We found Johannesburg. Search the following doors: 46 and 20.
yeah, those should be new because Black Science lock.
46 and 20. Apparently 20's new. Oh, 20's the whole this thing right here to the side.
Okay. Yeah, 46 is the new character. 20 labs.
Hey, look at that. Black Science Man. All right, Brian. We've already used. You're not the only one cursed with knowledge, so I forget what we
Oh,
discussed. This the scientist will be.
that one. It's no resurrections this time.
Okay. Shit. Um.
I believe I attached it as an image rather than a
Well,
image.
I'm scrolling up to look for no resurrections this time.
Or we could do gone reduced to atoms, but I thought you were doing that for the self-sacrifice guy.
Yeah.
Ah,
Which one is our self-sacrifice guy? I don't even remember.
Scruffy.
Okay.
Whoops.
We need to make a picture of this guy. Uh, no, you didn't paste his link. You pasted the image.
Hmm. Haha.
Uh-oh. Did you get it? No, that's not going to work because eventually he's going to disappear. They don't have infinite upload space.
Instructions this time. Okay.
I'd rather just get it from know your meme, so that way it's a kind of a permanent link. Apparently, that's not a meme. Bullshit.
Do, do.
I'll just take this image. It's a Reddit image, so it might fall off, but hey. We'll see.
Okay. I found it now.
I already got.
Or not, because this website sucks.
Okay. As a free action, destroy an affection card. Oh, jeez. But like already in this game, we've already like this is the problem I was talking about when I was saying the whole try to go down to 0 infection cards.
Yeah.
Like this was literally the problem I was talking about.
Well, yeah, the only real problem there was that we didn't have Johannesburg unlocked.
It's still
Once we
gonna be
have,
a problem.
oh, I'm losing 5 per round? That's not a big deal.
Still though. GG.
What's our population now?
Well, the number of cities we have connected to the grid is 15. We are too short, which means by the end of next month we will. Because I assume next month we're doing this. No, we next month we are doing it by reconning. Never mind.
Yeah, because we need Europa
Yeah.
Universalis.
Well, I think next month it says, "Hey, if you haven't unlocked Europa, do it." Well, it says you should do it. The storyline says you should do it. So, Brian, I have
Yeah.
a question. Is this an absolute win?
Yeah. We
It just
only
about cost
netted
everything.
we only netted a loss of one population.
All right. Well, let me click the end game marker here. Of course, you don't work with the ones that are.
So we have 5 money to spend this time. 3 of it is giving black science home.
Yeah, so 3 of it is the permanent structure that is no, not that one. The permanent structure that is Johannesburg. Lock, lock. Okay. So that means we have 2 left over. Shall we
Uh,
boost Kairos that way? Because should we boost Cairo
well,
and Kinshasa? Because we don't have enough to. Like, either we pay hyper attention to Cairo and we well stock it Kinshasa.
we don't want to stock it Kinshasa. Um, Now that we have this lab, I think it's
Oh,
not.
right. I forgot to put out the lab information. The Jade
Yeah.
Lab.
So with the Jade Lab, it's not as big a problem. Kinshasa is going to be attempted to be murdered by Black Science, like
Are
as
we
it comes
bringing
out.
Black Science Man along?
Uh, he seems to be our third party member.
Yeah, but that means we're no longer taking the farmer along, I don't think.
Um, I don't think we're retconning that, so could do Farmer and Black Science. Uh, Actually, we're not planning on winning, so do we even want to bring along our uh, MVP, child labor force?
Oh god, that was our first name for that guy. Well, I better hope I copied that.
That was mostly because they let us give them age.
Okay. I don't know, man. Either way, let's get the game cleaned up so that way we can just be ready for next month here in a bit. So yeah, fun times are to be had all around. I mean, at least we finally made it to where the epidemics aren't as punishing. Although I think either in this month or the next month we get it to where we have variable amounts of epidemics, right?
It could be all the way in May.
Hmm. Well, we still have 2 money to spend, and that's not enough to get any permanent structure. Because I think even the satellite towers cost 3. Yeah.
And we wouldn't want it no man up there. Oh, you know what? Eventually, uh, we would be stuck in a position where we can't win if, well, for 1 month at least. Uh, we gotta attract dudes into our havens, right?
Uh huh.
But if we have no infection pile, the
We're not
Hologans can
doing that
shatter.
strategy, Brian. God damn. Stop insisting that strategy a thing. It's never gonna be a thing. All right, let's think here. This next month, we're not exploring Europe. We're not exploring the Middle East. We're not connecting any cities. Or this next fortnight, I mean. Um,
Yeah, so we could make our deck extremely thin.
no, Brian, no. We will lose the game if we do that.
No, we're pretty much guaranteed to be able to just load up one spot with all the cubes.
I'm saying we're going to be earning uh more of the infection cards. We're going to be earning a lot of infection cards, Brian. Anywho, um, yeah, like I I want to see if it can be done. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to see if it can be done, but it can't be done. Just
So
stick
we
everything.
literally have 6 lands, no, 7 lands with infection cards right now.
Yeah, 7 lands with infection cards. and
Yeah.
ideally we're getting rid of one of them. Ideally, but that's not always going to work.
Yeah. So, are we gonna raise Pop or buff Black Science?
What are we buffing Black Science Man with?
Trash a card, go anywhere on the map.
Uh,
I believe that cost.
no. Okay, you have to be in a Haven supply center though.
Right.
Well, the answer is we can do both.
Oh, that one's only one cost?
Yeah.
Alright. And we'll raise Kairo's Pop then? Because Kinshasa will just murder Pops.
All right. So one on Cairo, one on Black Science Man.
Yeah, seems legit.
Alrighty then. Ooh. So it was nice knowing you, Administrator. See you never.
Yeah, what did we call that one again?
Uh,
Sorry, little one.
yeah. Uh, no. It's the Administrator is the one we remove. Is I'm sorry, little one, because it's such a useful ability, but it's outclassed the moment you get Europe. And Instructor is you're not the only one cursed with knowledge. But yeah, I'm just saying like these two we're probably not seeing ever. This one we're only seeing if we're really fucking up, which, to be honest, with the Thanos one, we might see it during the first fortnight. You know? Uh, and your homeland is. That's the homeland is Freaka Blue.
Yep. That's my favorite Pokemon.
I get it. Oh, jeez. I'm.
What's Rick?
Oh, jeez, Rick. All right, we got to move you down to here. You're at 4. Search. Get the epidemics out. And then let's get the ration events out. Okay, I'll just spread you out for later.
That's gonna be sure one quiet night forecast.
I mean,
Let's
isn't
begin.
it one quiet night forecast? Drastic measures. And I guess let's do it again is better than resilient pop at this point. Because, resilient pop thins out our super thin deck, which I'm not a fan of at the moment, Brian.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of it. I want to make it even thinner.
Let's not make it to zero. Like, honestly, if we were to make it to zero, I would want to, do a game that we prepare to make it go down to zero.
I feel like this is exactly how you prepare to get it to zero. We've barely expanded our network, and we unlocked Black Science Man for March.
Yes, we have unlocked Black Science Man, yes. So what? We just make a permanent station at Cairo and, have all the cards target Cairo.
Somewhat, yeah. Like every time we add the
Oh,
great,
Brian, it's gonna mess up the moment we get the Middle East unlocked. Because that's gonna be
uh,
two fortnights
we'll just
of.
have to put a filter down.
You don't have the shelter the moment you unlock the Middle East.
Um, True. You get
That
it.
is going to be two fortnights.
All right, we'll have to eliminate all those cards before the epidemic hits then.
Crud. I don't even know what to do. Anywho. Alright, so it's probably going to be these four. Here's the 5 epidemics. Here's the 50. Here's the fattest I think this deck has ever freaking been.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to. I can't remember. I guess I can load up the other game, but I can't remember when the number of epidemics starts raising. Because we're definitely going to have to prepare for that. Like, the moment that the number of epidemics starts raising, we need to thin that deck out fast.
Fest. I don't know. If we go to a no epidemic, no infection pile strat.
Yes, if we have a no infection pile, it doesn't matter how many epidemics we have, I guess.
uh,
The game's just caught in an infinite loop of increasing the infection rate, drawing a card, realizing there's no cards, increasing the infection rate.
yep.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I think I'm going to save it here. Overwrite the save. So long and Thanos for all the fish. Okay. I'm going to stop the stream. Thank you all for coming and watching. See you later.